Hello everybody, Grav here, and welcome to The Binding of Isaac. This is a game I absolutely love playing. I haven't played it in a little while because I've been playing a lot of RuneScape and I've been working a fair bit, but a lot of you guys wanted to see and hear longer episodes, so I thought I might start up an Isaac series because Isaac games normally take between 20 minutes and an hour. And this will get you the longer content you want because I just don't have enough to talk about when I'm playing RuneScape. So that's why I keep those videos fairly short. So I will be resetting my progress here, starting afresh so we can sort of work through the game together. If it wants to... there we go. Good, it did reset. So of course we only have Isaac unlocked at the moment, who is the base character. And we'll start sort of getting along here. Now Isaac is a procedurally generated roguelike. You have your three currencies in the game. You have coins, which are used in sort of shops for gambling machines, which you'll probably see later on. You have bombs, which can be used to find secret rooms and to blow up rocks and deal damage to enemies. And you have keys, which are used to unlock doors and chests. You have your spacebar item, and you have your tears, which are your main form of attack. So the enemies are kind of messed up in Isaac. That's not gonna lie about that. It is a fairly messed up game at times. So yeah. This is a mini-boss. These are fairly frequently encountered in the game. This one is Envy. He splits apart when you deal certain amounts of damage to his forms. As you can see, he's rather annoying to fight at times. The spacebar item I just used is called Crack the Skies, and it sends down 6 or 7 of those lasers to deal damage randomly to enemies around the room. Now, I am a bit out of practice with my Isaac play, so bear with me on that one while I finish this mini-boss. If you noticed, I left the blue one for last there, because if you kill the blue one last, you have a higher chance of getting an item. Specifically an attack fly which orbits around you and does damage to enemies. So as the game goes on, there are a number of floors to do. It starts with basement or cellar 1 and 2. Then the caves, the depths, and then the womb, which you'll see later on. We won't have that unlocked at first. And then Sheol, which is kind of like hell. The cathedral, which is kind of like heaven. And the chest, which is a sort of bonus room. Now, at the end of every floor, you have a boss. They are actually fairly unique, and all of them are a bit different. This one here is called Larry Jr., and he is these sort of two wormy looking things that split into different parts, and it consisted of those different parts. So if you attack the middle parts and they split into two, it'll form two new ones. So we'll just deal with him, try not to take too much damage. I'm a bit out of practice with Isaac. I haven't played it in a couple of weeks, which is a real shame because I do love this game. I've just been a bit busy for time, so don't mind if I'm performing terribly. Very, very terribly. So the items are all randomized from the item rooms, the bosses, and other rooms, which you'll see eventually. This particular item is called Pageant Boy, and it will give you 7 coins. I just picked up a nickel, which is worth 5 coins. Pardon me, just going to take a drink of water. So as you go down each floor, you can see this little cutscene looking thing. And then we go down to the next floor and repeat the process. Normally a fun game to watch and record because every run is that little bit different. Here's what I'm talking about. This is a curse room. You can take damage to go in, and occasionally it will give you a bad surprise in that chest, and occasionally it will give you an item or maybe some consumables or something like that. These are sacrifice rooms. I don't really find them worth doing. They're just kind of meh. They don't really give out too much. You sacrifice health for a chance to get a chest. So let's see if this does anything. It did not, unfortunately. Crack the Skies isn't the best item. Let's just see if we can sneak in here. Get some shots in. Oh, took some damage. Bit dumb. Hopefully I'm not going to die on the second floor. That would be embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. Alright. So occasionally after rooms you'll get consumables that spawn. Sometimes you'll get chests. So this time we got 2 coins and a key. And I died. Well, that's what practice is all about. So I'll probably record about 20 minutes of Isaac per episode, or maybe just a full run, just to see how the... There we go, 2 troll bombs, which is of course one of the worst things to get. This is the cellar instead of the basement, which is typically consisting more of spider-type enemies instead of fly-type enemies. As you can see, all the webs around. Alright, got a key. So if you do enjoy watching and listening to longer episodes, such as Isaac, this is the hourglass. It freezes, slows down time for a little bit. So if you do enjoy these long episodes, either watching them or listening to them, please do tell me, because I would love to keep recording them, because I find recording to be quite fun and enjoyable, and it's definitely something I want to keep doing, especially since I have a fair bit of free time these days. So this is the Widow, jumps around, summons these enemy spawners. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background there. It is the middle of the day and there are some animals and stuff running around our backyard because we live near a sort of rainforest, which is quite nice. Nice and scenic. You might be able to hear those birds as well. So, Widow's dead. We'll just finish off these enemy spawners and we will get back to it. Mum's underwear, that's a range up. The items are a little bit messed up as well. So sorry if you are offended, but this is just the way the game goes. These are blast assists. You'll probably sort of understand a bit more along the lines of the story of Isaac once we get to some of the later game cutscenes and actually see what's going on. So, flies. This is a pretty easy room. Just some flies and a couple of these guys that run around, spawn some flies when they die. Ow, that was dumb damage. So, other than that, that's pretty much all the explanation for Isaac, and I think now I'll just do some talking, explain what happens when we get particular items, if we get good item combos, and any interesting enemies we see, as well as talking about anything interesting that happened to me that day. Today, nothing particularly special has happened. That was a champion enemy, by the way. They are stronger, they have more health, and they do more damage. And they also drop consumable items. So another easy room. These guys just shoot tears of blood at you, and they're pretty easy to deal with. I will note that part of the reason why I'm recording Isaac specifically is because the new expansion is coming out, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, and I am looking forward to recording that. There's going to be 100 or so new items, the art style changes, new music, all of that good stuff. So, another easy room, these flies, sort of similar to the guys that the floating head guys there. I don't know what they're called, but we'll just call them floating head guys for now. Ow, that was really dumb. Alright, so here's our boss room and a chest. Golden chests are interesting. Sometimes you can get items out of them. This is rotten meat, which is a health upgrade. Sometimes you'll get consumables, like coins, keys, bombs, hearts. And here's our item room, so we'll try and get this open. You normally can't open any of the doors in a room unless you defeat all the enemies first. That's sort of the game's gating and progress mechanism, as well as going down floors and defeating bosses and stuff like that. So this is a spirit heart. It stacks onto the end of your health bar and acts as temporary HP that can't be restored. This is the toothpicks. It makes your tears fly faster and it turns them red. It doesn't actually give you a damage upgrade. You might have noticed that it said tears up in the bottom right hand corner. This is actually a shot speed up, which I don't mind taking too much. So just drink water. That's a bit better. So we're over to our boss, and we have the Duke of Flies. This guy flies around, summons flies. He's pretty easy to trap with bombs sometime, actually, though. That was a bad bomb, but oh well. So we'll just deal damage to him, deal with some of these flies he spawns, and hopefully we might get a deal with the devil. Hopefully we do, so I can show that to you guys and explain that. So he is dead. He explodes into a couple more flies. Make sure we don't get hit by those. So now we've completed the basement section. We get a new item unlock, because that was the first time we did that. This is Mum's coin purse. So it gives you 4 random pills, which can give you bad or good effects. So that one was speed up, makes you move faster. That is Bombs Are Key, which changes your bombs into keys and keys into bombs. That's luck up. That increases the proc rate of some tier effects, and golden chest spawning, that might be luck down, I'm not 100% sure on that. So, this is a challenge room, which I'm not going to do, but if you open the chest in the middle or collect the item in the middle, that door will lock and it will spawn a bunch of enemies. And you have to kill those to be able to get out. So it's sort of a get an item or a chest for free, but then you have to kill the enemies and see if you get the payoff. These guys are a bit more annoying. They don't shoot any tears at you, but they do follow you around, and when they die, they explode into tears, just like that. Those double flies, when you do enough damage to them, they split into 2 regular flies. Oh, we don't have any keys. Oh, we have Bob's a key. So go in here. This is Ghost Baby. He will follow you around and shoot tears that fly through things. Of course, shooting the poops and the fires can yield items. So we got another spirit heart there, which is good. These are Eiffel ooze guys. That's what I like to call them anyway. They are fast, they follow you around, and when they... Oh, that's bad damage. The champion guy, of course, hits quite hard. And when they actually die, they turn into these piles of ooze, which you have to deal damage to, and then they die properly. So, we get 2 bombs from that room, that's good. That's a shop, which I won't use a key on because I don't have enough money for anything. Head up here. So these guys are like turrets. They sort of just chill around. When you go near enough to them, they'll pop up and start shooting at you. Ow. Really dumb damage. Okay, I'm just being bad today. So this is what I was saying. My Isaac skills have deteriorated greatly. So hopefully I can work on improving those, as well as making some entertaining content for you guys. I do have another RuneScape episode coming tonight. I had some good luck with some bosses actually, and got some really nice loot, so I'll be showing you that. Alright, got another bomb. Golden chest, yeah, I'd say that's worth opening. So we got 3 bombs for 1 key, which is generally a worthwhile trade. Shoot the fire in case of coins, such as that. An interesting thing you can do is in rooms like this, you can see there's sort of a space there. You might be able to find a secret room. Hopefully oh, there we go. That's good. So in secret rooms, you can often find items, gambling machines, coins in large numbers. Oh, we now actually have enough coins to go to that shop. So I'll go down and show you what the shop is all about. There's also a second secret room which doesn't follow the same formula as the first, and it can just be located randomly off the edge of any of the other rooms. So in a shop, you'll find some consumables and generally an item costing about 15 cents, or 7 cents if it's on sale. This is one of my favorite, the habit. When you take damage, it will restore charges for your spacebar item, and if you combine that with some certain things, it makes it a very, very interesting and fun item to have. Just gonna take a drink of water. Sorry if you can hear me swallowing. That's just a sacrifice room, not gonna bother with that. So as you can see, our character starts looking a bit messed up after a little while. And that's just sort of normal for Isaac. It's part of the quirky, disturbing charm. So that's another room cleared. We get a bomb, and we'll head over to our boss. So this is Chubb. He's a relatively annoying boss at times. He charges at you. He summons these little worms, maggots, whatever you want to call them. We'll just dodge around. Oh, almost took damage there. If you can bait him into it, actually, you can get him to swallow bombs like that. I took some bad damage while trying to do that, but you did see what I was getting at there. Oh. Well, I died. But anyway, so that's the Binding of Isaac for you. Sorry for my terrible play. But thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and I will see you later. Bye.